Things are picking up in the diamond industry, but the trade is still cautious. The diamond market is so nuanced given the many different categories in which one can operate, so it's never a case of one size fits all. For the past few months, small polished diamonds below 30 pointers have been steady and outperforming larger stones above 1 carat, which have been rather weak. And that led De Beers to reportedly reduce rough prices, an estimated average of 10% for rough above 2 carats, that's the larger stones corresponding to the 1 carat and up, and raise prices by the same margin for rough below 3 grainers, that's the smaller goods at this week's site. And that should stimulate rough buying, but cutters are still wary about increasing their polish production due to weak demand, which is a little unusual for this time of year. The first quarter is usually a time when jewelers replace inventory they sold during the holiday season, stimulating better demand across the supply chain. We're waiting to see how that will play out this year. US general retail sales for December were a little disappointing, declining by 1.1% according to government data, which was more than expected. And that has again fueled a cautious economic outlook. Meanwhile, this coming week is the Chinese New Year, and dealers and jewelry factories in China and Hong Kong have closed already, and so the market there is slow. And retail expectations for the Lunar Festival have been muted. COVID lockdowns and rising gold prices weighed on jewelers in the third fiscal quarter that ended December 31st. Chow Tai Fook's sales fell 19%, and Luke Fook's same-store sales slid by 10% during that period. On the plus side, the high end remains robust. Richemont's jewelry masons, that's the combination of Cartier, Van Cleef & Arpels and Buccelatti, saw sales rise by 11% to around $4 billion. And finally, on the auction circuit, Kim Kardashian bought Princess Diana's iconic amethyst Atala cross for around $197,000 at Sotheby's London. That's the upper range of its pre-sale estimates. I love to see how provenance adds value to these important pieces. And that's our market roundup for the week ending January 20th. Check out Martin Rapaport's New Year message on rapaport.com. I'll end with one quote from that letter for you to ponder. The greatest challenge facing the diamond trade is greed. Our trade is willfully destroying the underlying value of diamonds as a store of value through the marketing, promotion, and sale of synthetic diamonds as a replacement for natural diamonds. I encourage you to read the rest of that message. It's generating a lot of buzz and debate in the trade, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. So subscribe, comment, and have a great weekend, everyone. And have a happy, healthy, and successful Chinese Year of the Rabbit. See you next time.
Get the highest cash prices when you sell your Melly and single stone diamonds with Rapaport Auctions. Talk to an expert today.